Last Tuesday, a 58-year-old man sat in my office and cried. Not the kind of tears you shed when you stub your toe, but the deep, soul-crushing tears of a man who felt like he was losing himself. "Dr. Sarah," he whispered, "I feel like I'm not a man anymore." My wife tries to be understanding, but I see the disappointment in her eyes. I've tried everything. Those little blue pills, expensive treatments, even considered that painful procedure. Nothing works like it used to. His voice cracked as he continued. "I'm scared I'm going to lose the woman I've loved for 35 years because my body is betraying me." Welcome to Beyond the Pill channel, where we uncover the natural solutions that pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know about. I'm Dr. Sarah, and what I'm about to share with you today will sound absolutely crazy until you try it yourself. 3 weeks after that emotional conversation, the same man walked into my office with a spring in his step and a smile that could light up the entire room. His wife was glowing beside him, and they looked like newlyweds again. What changed everything? A simple green leaf that was literally growing in his backyard, something so common, so ordinary, that he'd been throwing it in salads without knowing he was holding nature's most powerful performance enhancer. If you're watching this video, chances are you know exactly what my patient was feeling. Maybe you've experienced that crushing moment when your body doesn't respond the way it used to. Perhaps you felt the shame of disappointing your partner, or the frustration of spending hundreds of dollars on treatments that promise the world but deliver disappointment. You might have even started avoiding intimacy altogether, creating distance in the relationship that means everything to you. The worst part? You're suffering in silence because society tells us that real men don't talk about these problems. But here's the truth. You're not broken, you're not less of a man, and you're definitely not alone. Here's what's going to happen by the end of this video. I'm going to give you the exact recipe that transformed my patient's life. A simple, natural protocol that works faster than you ever imagined possible. But more importantly, I'm going to show you why this green powerhouse is scientifically proven to be more effective than synthetic alternatives, without the dangerous side effects that could literally kill you. You'll discover the precise timing, the exact combinations, and the secret preparation method that makes all the difference between success and failure. Before we dive deep into this life-changing information, I need to know something. From which part of the world are you watching this video right now? Are you in the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, or somewhere else entirely? Write it in the comments below, because what I'm about to share works regardless of where you live. This miracle leaf grows practically everywhere, and you probably have access to it within walking distance of your home. Don't just watch passively. Engage with me, because your participation in this community might be the first step toward reclaiming the confidence and vitality you thought was gone forever. Let me blow your mind with some science that will change everything you thought you knew about natural performance enhancement. The secret weapon we're talking about is spinach. Yes, that humble green leaf that Popeye made famous. But here's what the cartoon didn't tell you. Spinach contains one of the highest concentrations of natural nitrates found in any food on Earth. When these nitrates enter your bloodstream, your body converts them into nitric oxide, the same compound that those expensive blue pills try to artificially stimulate. The difference? Your body knows exactly how to handle natural nitrates, while synthetic drugs come with a laundry list of potentially deadly side effects. Here's where it gets absolutely fascinating. A single cup of fresh spinach contains approximately 840 milligrams of nitrates. To put that in perspective, that's more nitrate power than what's found in most commercial pre-workout supplements that athletes pay premium prices for. But unlike those artificial concoctions, spinach delivers these nitrates in a perfectly balanced package, complete with folate, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients that work synergistically to optimize your cardiovascular system. Your blood vessels don't just get a temporary boost. They get the building blocks they need for long-term health and performance. The magic happens in your mouth, believe it or not. When you chew spinach, bacteria on your tongue immediately begin converting those nitrates into nitrites. This isn't some slow, gradual process. It starts working within minutes of consumption. From there, your stomach acid transforms these nitrites into nitric oxide, which then travels through your bloodstream like a master key, unlocking blood vessels throughout your entire body. The result? Improved circulation, not just where you want it most, but everywhere. Your heart, your brain, your muscles, and yes, absolutely everywhere that matters for intimate performance. What makes this even more incredible is the sustainability factor. Those synthetic pills, they force your blood vessels open through artificial means, often causing dangerous drops in blood pressure, headaches, and in some cases, heart attacks. Spinach works with your body's natural systems, gradually improving your overall vascular health while delivering the performance benefits you're looking for. It's like the difference between forcing a door open with a crowbar versus having the perfect key. Both might get you through the door, but only one method leaves everything intact and functioning better than before. The timing of consumption is absolutely critical, and this is where most people get it completely wrong. Your body's nitric oxide production follows a natural rhythm, peaking in the early morning and gradually declining throughout the day. This is why many men notice that morning performance is often better than evening performance. Your natural nitric oxide levels are at their highest. By consuming spinach-based preparations at specific times, you can maintain these peak levels throughout the entire day, essentially giving yourself the performance capacity of a much younger man. Research from the University of Exeter showed that athletes who consumed nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach experienced a 16% improvement in exercise efficiency within just 3 days. But here's what they didn't publish in the mainstream media. The same mechanisms that improve athletic performance are identical to those that enhance sexual performance. Better blood flow, improved oxygen delivery, enhanced endurance, and faster recovery. These benefits translate directly to the bedroom, often with results that surprise even the most skeptical men. The beauty of this approach lies in its simplicity and accessibility. While pharmaceutical companies charge hundreds of dollars for synthetic solutions that come with dangerous side effects, nature provides a superior alternative that costs pennies per serving. You don't need a prescription, you don't need to worry about drug interactions, and you don't need to plan your intimate moments around pill schedules. The spinach solution works continuously, improving your baseline performance while giving you the confidence to be spontaneous again. This isn't just about fixing a problem. It's about becoming a better, more vital version of yourself. Now that you understand the power of spinach, let me introduce you to its incredible allies, the supporting cast that can amplify these effects beyond what you ever thought possible. Beetroot is spinach's best friend in this natural performance revolution. While spinach gives you quick-acting nitrates, beetroot provides sustained-release nitrates that keep working for hours after consumption. Think of spinach as the sprint runner and beetroot as the marathon champion. Together, they create an unstoppable team that maintains peak performance from morning until night. Arugula, that peppery green you might have dismissed as just fancy salad decoration, actually contains 3 times more nitrates than spinach. Yes, you heard that right. 3 times. This spicy little leaf packs such a nitrate punch that just a handful can significantly boost your nitric oxide levels. The beautiful thing about arugula is its versatility. You can throw it into smoothies where its peppery bite gets masked by sweeter ingredients, or you can use it as a bed for other foods, turning every meal into a performance-enhancing experience. Celery might seem like the most boring vegetable on the planet, but it's actually a nitrate powerhouse that works in a completely different way than the leafy greens. Celery contains natural sodium nitrate, which your body processes more slowly, creating a sustained release effect that can last up to 8 hours. This makes celery the perfect evening food. Consume it with dinner, and you'll maintain optimal nitric oxide levels well into the night. Plus, celery contains compounds called phthalides that help relax the muscles around your arteries, creating a double benefit for blood flow. Here's where food combining becomes absolutely crucial, and this is information that could literally change your life overnight. When you combine these nitrate-rich vegetables with foods high in vitamin C, You create a synergistic effect that multiplies the nitric oxide production. Citrus fruits, bell peppers, and even a squeeze of lemon juice can increase the conversion of nitrates to nitric oxide by up to 300%. This isn't just theory. This is biochemistry in action, and it explains why some men see dramatic results while others experience only modest improvements. The preparation method can make or break your results, and most people get this completely wrong. Heat destroys nitrates, so cooking these vegetables at high temperatures essentially eliminates their performance-enhancing properties. Raw consumption is ideal, but if you must cook them, keep temperatures below 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Steaming for just 2-3 minutes preserves most of the nitrates while making the vegetables easier to digest. Better yet, try blanching, quickly dipping the vegetables in boiling water for 30 seconds, then immediately plunging them into ice water. This method actually makes some nitrates more bioavailable while preserving the heat-sensitive compounds. Timing your vegetable combinations is like conducting a symphony. Every element needs to come together at precisely the right moment. Start your day with a spinach and arugula smoothie for immediate nitric oxide boost. Have a beetroot salad with lunch for sustained afternoon performance. Include celery in your evening meal for nighttime benefits. This creates what I call the 24-hour performance protocol, a continuous supply of natural nitrates that keeps your vascular system operating at peak efficiency around the clock. The mistake most men make is thinking more is always better. There's actually an optimal range for nitrate consumption. Too little won't give you the results you want, but too much can cause digestive upset and actually reduce the effectiveness. The sweet spot is approximately 400-800 milligrams of nitrates per day, spread across multiple meals. This translates to about 2 to 3 cups of mixed nitrate-rich vegetables daily. Stay within this range, and you'll experience the benefits without any negative side effects. Exceed it, and you might find yourself dealing with stomach issues that definitely won't improve your romantic prospects. Here's something that will absolutely shock you. The right exercises can multiply the effects of those nitrate-rich vegetables by up to 400%. I'm not talking about spending hours in the gym or doing complicated routines that leave you exhausted. I'm talking about specific targeted movements that work synergistically with the nitric oxide your body is producing from spinach and its allies. The secret lies in understanding that nitric oxide isn't just about blood flow, it's about teaching your blood vessels to be more responsive, more flexible, and more efficient. The most powerful exercise for enhancing nitric oxide effects is something called vascular interval training, and you can do it anywhere, anytime, without any equipment. Here's how it works. You alternate between periods of increased blood flow demand and recovery, essentially training your blood vessels like muscles. Start with simple calf raises, 30 seconds of rapid calf raises followed by 30 seconds of rest, repeated 10 times. Your calves are your body's secondary heart, pumping blood back up to your core. When you train them in this interval pattern while nitrates are circulating in your system, you're literally teaching your entire vascular system to be more efficient. Breathing exercises might sound too simple to be effective, but they're actually the most underestimated tool in your performance arsenal. Deep, controlled breathing increases nitric oxide production in your lungs, while simultaneously improving the delivery of that nitric oxide throughout your body. Try this technique. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, then exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat this pattern for 10 minutes, twice daily. The extended exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is essential for optimal sexual function. Combined with your spinach protocol, this breathing pattern can produce noticeable improvements within just 48 hours. Cold exposure is another game changer that most men never consider. A 30-second cold shower at the end of your regular shower causes your blood vessels to constrict rapidly, then dilate when you warm up again. This vascular gymnastics, combined with the nitrates in your system, creates a training effect that improves your blood vessels' ability to respond quickly and efficiently. The key is the contrast. You need both the cold constriction and the warm dilation to get the full benefit. Start with just 15 seconds of cold water and gradually work up to a full minute. Walking might seem too easy to be effective, but timing your walks strategically can dramatically amplify your nitrate absorption. Take a 15-20-minute walk approximately 30 minutes after consuming your spinach smoothie or salad. This gentle movement increases blood circulation just as the nitrates are being converted to nitric oxide, essentially distributing this powerful compound more efficiently throughout your body. The walking doesn't need to be intense. A comfortable pace that allows you to carry on a conversation is perfect. This isn't about burning calories. It's about optimizing nutrient delivery. Pelvic floor exercises deserve special attention because they directly target the muscles involved in sexual performance. But here's what most men don't know. These exercises are exponentially more effective when performed while nitric oxide levels are elevated. The increased blood flow helps strengthen and repair these crucial muscles faster than traditional exercise alone. The basic technique is simple. Contract your pelvic floor muscles, the same ones you use to stop urination midstream, for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Repeat this 20 times, 3 times daily, always within 2 hours of consuming your nitrate-rich vegetables. The synergy between movement and nutrition creates what scientists call exercise-induced nitric oxide amplification. When you combine the right foods with the right movements at the right times, you're not just adding benefits together, you're multiplying them. A man who eats spinach but remains sedentary might see a 20% improvement in blood flow. A man who exercises but ignores nutrition might see a 15% improvement. But a man who strategically combines both approaches can see improvements of 60% or more. This isn't just about sexual performance. This is about reclaiming the vitality and energy you had decades ago, naturally and sustainably. Your lifestyle choices can either supercharge your natural nitric oxide production or completely sabotage it, and most men unknowingly make decisions every day that destroy their body's ability to benefit from even the most powerful natural remedies. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's when your body produces the majority of its nitric oxide and repairs the delicate endothelial cells that line your blood vessels. Men who consistently get less than 7 hours of quality sleep can experience up to a 50% reduction in nitric oxide production, which means even if you're consuming spinach religiously, you're only getting half the benefits you should be getting. The quality of your sleep matters even more than the quantity, and this is where most men over 55 struggle without realizing it. Your deepest sleep phases, particularly REM sleep, are when your body performs critical vascular maintenance and nitric oxide synthesis. Alcohol, even just 1 or 2 drinks in the evening, can reduce REM sleep by up to 25%, effectively cutting your natural performance enhancement in half. If you're serious about reclaiming your vitality, consider limiting alcohol to weekends only, and never within 4 hours of bedtime. The improvement in your morning performance alone will convince you this sacrifice is worth it. Stress is the silent killer of nitric oxide production, and chronic stress can reduce your body's ability to convert nitrates by up to 70%. When you're constantly worried about work, finances, health, or relationship issues, your body produces cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that directly interfere with nitric oxide synthesis. This creates a vicious cycle. Stress reduces performance. Poor performance creates more stress, which further reduces performance. Breaking this cycle requires intentional stress management, and the good news is that the same deep breathing exercises that enhance nitric oxide also dramatically reduce stress hormones. Here's something that will surprise you. Your oral health directly impacts your ability to convert nitrates into nitric oxide. Those beneficial bacteria on your tongue that start the nitrate conversion process can be completely wiped out by antibacterial mouthwashes. If you're using mouthwash daily, you could be destroying your body's ability to process the nitrates from spinach and other vegetables. Instead of commercial mouthwashes, try oil pulling with coconut oil for 10 minutes each morning, or simply rinse with warm salt water. This maintains oral hygiene while preserving the bacteria you need for optimal nitrate conversion. Hydration plays a crucial role that most men completely overlook. Nitric oxide is water-soluble, which means dehydration can significantly reduce its effectiveness and duration in your system. But here's the key. It's not just about drinking more water. It's about drinking the right water at the right times. Start each day with 16-20 ounces of room temperature water before consuming anything else. This primes your system for optimal nutrient absorption. Then, drink 8 ounces of water 30 minutes before each meal containing nitrate-rich vegetables. This ensures your body has the fluid it needs to efficiently process and distribute the nitrates. The timing of your meals can make or break your results, and this is where chronobiology becomes your secret weapon. Your body's ability to produce nitric oxide follows a natural circadian rhythm, peaking in the early morning and gradually declining throughout the day. By aligning your nitrate consumption with these natural peaks, you can maximize absorption and effectiveness. Consume your largest serving of nitrate-rich vegetables within 2 hours of waking, when your conversion efficiency is highest. Have a smaller serving with lunch to maintain levels, and include celery or beetroot with dinner for sustained nighttime benefits. Environmental toxins are everywhere, and they're quietly sabotaging your nitric oxide production without you even knowing it. Cigarette smoke, air pollution, and even certain household cleaners contain compounds that directly interfere with nitric oxide synthesis. If you smoke, quitting isn't just good advice. It's absolutely essential for this protocol to work. Smoking can reduce nitric oxide production by up to 80%, making even the most perfect diet and exercise routine virtually useless. The good news is that within just 48 hours of quitting, your nitric oxide production begins to recover, and within 2 weeks, you can see dramatic improvements in the effectiveness of your natural enhancement protocol. Your body accumulates toxins that act like roadblocks in your circulatory system, preventing even the most powerful natural nitrates from reaching their full potential. Think of your blood vessels like highways. If they're clogged with debris, even the fastest car can't reach its destination efficiently. The same principle applies to nitric oxide. You can consume all the spinach in the world, but if your system is loaded with inflammatory compounds, heavy metals, and metabolic waste, you're essentially trying to drive a Ferrari through a traffic jam. The most insidious blocker of nitric oxide that most men never consider is chronic inflammation. This silent enemy lurks in your system, often for years, gradually reducing your body's ability to produce and utilize nitric oxide. Processed foods, particularly those high in advanced glycation end products, AGEs, create inflammatory compounds that directly interfere with the enzymes responsible for converting nitrates. If you're still eating packaged foods, fast food, or anything that comes in a box with a long ingredient list, you're essentially poisoning your own performance enhancement system. The solution isn't complicated, but it requires commitment. Eliminate processed foods for 30 days and watch your body's response to natural nitrates improve dramatically. Heavy metals like lead, mercury, and cadmium accumulate in your system over decades, and they have a particular affinity for binding to the same cellular receptors that nitric oxide uses. This means these toxic metals are literally competing with your performance enhancement compounds for space in your body. The good news is that certain foods can help chelate these metals naturally. Cilantro, chlorella, and garlic contain sulfur compounds that bind to heavy metals and help escort them out of your system. Include these foods in your daily routine, and within 4 to 6 weeks, you'll notice that your response to nitrate-rich vegetables becomes significantly more pronounced. Your liver is the master detoxification organ, and if it's overwhelmed with toxins, it can't efficiently process the compounds needed for optimal nitric oxide production. Most men over 55 have been unknowingly overloading their liver for decades with alcohol, medications, environmental toxins, and poor food choices. A simple liver support protocol can dramatically improve your body's ability to utilize natural performance enhancers. Milk thistle, dandelion root, and turmeric are 3 powerful liver supporters that work synergistically. Take them together on an empty stomach first thing in the morning, and you'll be amazed at how much more effective your spinach protocol becomes. The timing of detoxification is absolutely critical, and this is where most people make costly mistakes. Your body has natural detoxification rhythms that peak during specific hours. Your liver does its heaviest detox work between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., which is why quality sleep during these hours is non-negotiable. Your kidneys peak between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., making this the ideal time to consume extra water and natural diuretics like cranberry juice or green tea. Your lymphatic system is most active during physical movement, which is why that post-meal walk isn't just good for nitrate absorption. It's also optimizing your body's natural cleansing processes. Intermittent fasting creates a powerful synergy with your nitrate protocol that most men never discover. When you give your digestive system a break for 14-16 hours, your body shifts into cellular repair mode, cleaning out damaged proteins and metabolic waste that interfere with nitric oxide production. The beauty of this approach is that it costs nothing and requires no special supplements. Simply stop eating after dinner and don't consume anything except water until late morning the next day. During this fasted state, your body becomes incredibly efficient at utilizing the nitrates from your morning spinach smoothie. Here's the protocol that ties everything together. Start each day with 16 ounces of lemon water to kickstart your liver's detox processes. Wait 30 minutes, then consume your nitrate-rich breakfast. Take your liver support supplements with this meal. Exercise lightly 30 minutes later to activate your lymphatic system. Drink plenty of clean water throughout the day, especially between 5 to 7 p.m. End your eating window at least 3 hours before bedtime to allow for optimal overnight detoxification. This creates a 24-hour cycle that continuously optimizes your body's ability to produce and utilize nitric oxide, turning your natural performance enhancement system into a finely tuned machine that works better than any synthetic alternative. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. The exact recipe that transformed my patient's life and has helped hundreds of men reclaim their confidence and vitality. I call it the Green Thunder Protocol, and it's specifically designed to deliver maximum nitrate absorption while tasting absolutely delicious. This isn't just another smoothie recipe. This is a precisely calibrated formula that combines the most potent natural performance enhancers in the exact ratios needed for optimal results. Every ingredient has been chosen not just for its nitrate content, but for how it works synergistically with the other components to create effects that are greater than the sum of their parts. The base of this protocol starts with 2 cups of fresh baby spinach, not the mature leaves, but specifically baby spinach, which contains 40% more nitrates per gram than full-grown leaves. Add 1 medium beetroot, peeled and chopped, which provides the sustained-release nitrates that keep working for hours after consumption. Include 1 cup of fresh arugula for that triple nitrate punch we discussed earlier. These 3 greens form the foundation of your performance enhancement system. But here's the secret that makes all the difference. Add exactly 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. This isn't for flavor. The vitamin C in lemon juice increases nitrate conversion by up to 300%, turning a good smoothie into a life-changing elixir. The liquid component is crucial for both taste and absorption. Use 1 cup of unsweetened coconut water as your base. Not regular water, not juice, but specifically coconut water. The natural electrolytes in coconut water optimize the cellular uptake of nitrates while providing potassium that supports healthy blood pressure. Add 1/2 cup of tart cherry juice, which contains natural compounds that enhance nitric oxide production while providing anti-inflammatory benefits that support long-term vascular health. The combination of coconut water and cherry juice creates the perfect pH environment for maximum nitrate absorption, while masking any bitter flavors from the greens. Now comes the flavor enhancement that makes this protocol sustainable long-term. Add 1 medium banana for natural sweetness and potassium, 1/2 cup of frozen pineapple chunks for tropical flavor and vitamin C, and 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger root for circulation-boosting compounds. The ginger is particularly important because it contains gingerols that enhance blood flow independently of nitric oxide, creating a dual-action effect. Include 1 tablespoon of raw honey, not processed honey, but raw, unfiltered honey, that contains enzymes and trace minerals that support the nitrate conversion process. The preparation method is just as important as the ingredients themselves. Always add the liquid ingredients first, followed by the soft fruits, then the leafy greens, and finally the harder vegetables like beetroot. Blend on high speed for exactly 90 seconds, not longer, as excessive blending can break down some of the delicate nitrate compounds. The final smoothie should be consumed within 15 minutes of preparation for maximum potency. Never make this smoothie ahead of time and store it, as the nitrate levels begin declining immediately upon exposure to air and light. The timing protocol is absolutely critical for maximum results. Consume this Green Thunder smoothie first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before eating anything else. This ensures maximum absorption when your nitrate conversion efficiency is at its peak. Wait exactly 45 minutes after finishing the smoothie before consuming any coffee, tea, or other beverages, as certain compounds can interfere with nitrate absorption. If you're taking any medications, consume them at least 2 hours after the smoothie to avoid any potential interactions. For accelerated results, follow this enhanced protocol. Consume the full Green Thunder smoothie every morning for the first 7 days, then switch to every other day for maintenance. On the days you don't have the smoothie, eat a large salad containing at least 2 cups of mixed nitrate-rich greens with lunch. After 30 days on this protocol, most men report significant improvements in energy, circulation, and performance. The key is consistency. This isn't a quick fix that works overnight, but a sustainable system that builds cumulative benefits over time. Stick with it for 1 month, and you'll understand why my patient walked into my office with tears of joy instead of desperation. If this video has opened your eyes to the incredible power of natural solutions, I need you to do 3 things right now. First, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because I'm constantly sharing breakthrough discoveries that can transform your health and vitality in ways that will surprise you. Second, leave a comment below telling me which part of this protocol you're most excited to try. Your engagement helps me understand what resonates most with men like you, and it helps other viewers know they're not alone in their journey. Third, share this video with any man in your life who might be struggling silently with these issues, because the truth is, most men suffer in isolation when they don't have to. You now have the knowledge to reclaim your confidence, improve your health, and strengthen your relationships using nothing more than foods that grow in nature. This isn't about quick fixes or temporary solutions. This is about understanding how your body actually works and giving it exactly what it needs to perform at its peak. The Green Thunder protocol isn't just a recipe. It's your roadmap back to feeling like the vital, confident man you've always been inside. Always remember, the truth goes beyond the pill.